and welcome to another video. Today's video I am filming my top 5 recommended books to read. This is basically where over the past couple of months I read some books that I really have loved and been obsessed with. And you know you're obsessed with a book when you Google and research about the characters and try and look for fan art? Well, basically that's what I've been doing because I'm kind of being a little bit obsessed. I picked 5 books in this list to go through. I'm really excited about talking with you because it reminds me of the old days when I used to film my videos and I used to just talk about books for ages. So that's what I'm doing now. Starting off, of course, I'm recommending a book that everybody knows and everybody loves, but for those who have not read it, I highly recommend you check out Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. This is a fantastical story about a girl who is a red blood, and the world is divided into red bloods and silver bloods. Silver bloods are your royalties. They have special powers, and the red bloods are your commoners. They don't have powers. Until we have our main character, who's a red blood, yet has one of the most strongest abilities out of them all. She is thrust into the world of royalty, deceit, backstabbing and twists, and it leads on to the sequel Glass Sword, which recently just came out, and honestly it is such a fantastic read. I highly recommend you check this out as it really will meet all your expectations. If you like X-Men but you like fantasy, then this is literally the best book you could possibly read. Leading on from that quite nicely is a book which I just finished, which is a slightly younger read, as in it's a bit like a lower young adult, and this is called Truth, Book 1 in the Geneva Project by Christina Benjamin. So this book is basically set on an island, and I kind of envision it as a bit of a Greek island, and set on an island after a flood and all these natural disasters and all these orphans, and you have the other society, which are the lucky people who live the normal life. Basically it's about a girl who discovers that she has super magical abilities as well, and so do some of her friends, and they kind of get together and learn to entrain their abilities and enhance their abilities during the night time, because basically there's going to be a rebellion that's sparking. It's perfect for people who have read Red Queen, so I highly recommend you check out Truth by Christina Benjamin. The writing was excellent, it was such an easy quick read, and I literally read it in 2 sittings. It was so fun, and it's won awards, and it was just fantastic. It really was fantastic. A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab is another book I am recommending, as I have also finished the sequel, A Gathering of Shadows. This series is literally the best thing going since sliced bread. Like, this series is set in London, but also alternate Londons as well, and our main character Kel can travel between different Londons. He is a special magician that can control all 4 elements, and he has a special name for, he's like one of the last of his kind. And then he meets a girl called Lila Bard, and Lila, and she kind of enters the mix, and she's a bit different, and they're kind of on a quest in the first book, and then in the second book it's just like pirates and everything. So there's the element games in this book, so it's not a spoiler because it's on the back, and if you've read this one you would know. So basically in this people can control the elements, but it's set in like London, and it's just amazing, and there's magic and all those things. In the second one there's these element championships, like, and where people basically go and like fight each other. It's like Ang the Avatar, and it's so good. I'm so excited about this series, so you definitely should go check that out. Another elemental control book which I'm recommending, which leads on quite nicely from this, is Air Awakens by Elise Cover. This book is phenomenal. It's about a library assistant apprentice. She is in this fantasy world, almost a bit Japanesey. I don't know, I get that kind of soft, beautiful, flowy vibe from it. She has the ability of controlling one of the elements, and in this world they know they have sorcerers and they have the noble, you know, the noble people, and she turns out to be a sorcerer, but of what element you have to read and find out. But she doesn't realise this until she goes for a walk with a prince, so who she has just saved from a poison, and he pushes her off a building. Then her magic awakens. So Air Awakens is a fantastic read, and it has been getting thousands of reviews on Goodreads, so you should check this out. And last but not least, I'm recommending The Novice by Taran Matharu. This is a fantastic mix between Harry Potter, Pokemon and Lord of the Rings, and I say this because you have the boy who is able to summon demons, and demons are almost like Pokemons. Depending on the ability of your summoning powers, you can summon loads of different demons, and in the book you can actually get the copy with all the different demons in the back. And then Hogwarts, as in he goes to a school to learn his magic because he's a bit of a summoner and he has magic as well, but he can also summon demons. And then Lord of the Rings, because there's trolls, there's dwarfs, there's elves, there's all these amazing fantastical beasts and people that are entwined into this world. And yes, I highly recommend you go and check out The Novice, book 1 in the Summoner series by my very good friend Taran. It's so good, so yes, I'm recommending it. So there you have it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below what books you're going to check out from this list. I can't wait to see what you're going to be reading, and let me know down in the comments as well what your top 5 reads are. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again in another video. Bye!